Hello guys, this is Snidmist and today's video is going to be very different actually. All videos are different, so it's going to be unique today also. So today's video is going to be something very out of the box. So today we are going to take a look at this. So this was one of my Beyblades which I got I think so 8 to 9 months back actually, and I never unboxed this Beyblade because it was Hasbro and I never thought Hasbro was really good, so I was like always okay, it's fine, I would just keep it like that and not unbox it. But today I thought I would just unbox it and see how this Hasbro Beyblade is made and to get to know more about it. And I thought I would just unbox this and let's see how the Hasbro Beyblades are made and how they are different from the Takara Tomy ones. So if this turns out to be a good Beyblade, and I know it's not a good Beyblade actually, it's a very different kind of combo actually which comes with this Beyblade. This is valtyrek, then you have 4 Flugel, and I think so that is, I think so, glaive. That's glaive frame. So I don't know, let's take this apart and if I can just remove this tape here, because I just forgot to bring my, what do you say, your scissors or any sharp object actually. So it's fine, I would just remove the tape like this and then that's it, we are done. So we'll just rip apart the box because the box is not at all important. And this is the first time you would look at the instruction manual because this is the first time opening a Hasbro Beyblade. So let's see the instructions as well. And oh yes, so we can finally read the instructions as it's in English because it is made for the Americans and for the western side, like the English side of the Beyblade of the region actually. So we can actually read this. You can say collect, so you can expand your strategy options and battle tactics by increasing your Beyblade burst collection obviously, so you need to buy more. Customize, the Beyblade burst, energy layers, 4 discs and performance tips are interchangeable, so this is what we know already. And the more Beyblade burst stops you collect, the more parts you have for customize. That's obvious, man. Seriously, they do include everything in this instruction manual. And then you have your instruction about how to let it rip. So it's very decent and normal instructions, really good for reading if you want to. But it was a quick look towards it. And this is your string for which you get with this Beyblade. So basically, right off the bat, I can tell you that this string is more than decent enough for a proper launch compared to Takara Tomy's Beyblade Burst series. Like the proto launchers are completely shitty. So this itself gives a +1 to Hasbro for giving the launcher quality is quite bad, but the string is really good. So that way, oh my god, okay, fine, it's a dual launcher. So right off the bat you are getting a dual launcher also, which works left and right both. So and it's quite long enough to get it a decent spin. And let's take it out. Yep, it feels also very smooth and very good. So right off the bat, that's a really +1 for Hasbro there, because the Beyblade itself comes with a decent launcher which you can use for battles. And then if I can get it out, yep, the layer, and then the disc, and obviously the driver too. So we would be just removing out the driver. Yep, so that's the driver. So let's start with the driver first. The driver is a Flugel driver actually, Flugel, you can say anything. It has its springs here. As you can see, there are springs and there are this edgy things also, as compared to, like, similar to the Takara Tomy what do you say, Flugel. If I can find a yeah, oh fine, oh that's really a coincidence, but I do have a Takara Tomy Flugel here. So it's like pretty much the same actually. You can see the top edgy things also, and it's pretty much the same, except my flugel here is broken, like the one wing is gone. So it's pretty much the same, the decent flugel style, except this is opaque and this is translucent, where you can slightly see from it. So that's like a okayish thing, but it's fine. Flugel is still flugel. So the driver is I would say okay, no issues with that. Then you have your disc, which is 4 disc, which is like fine. I literally cannot see if I have a 4 disc here too. Maybe I do have a 4 disc. No, I don't have a 4 disc. I would just compare it with a 5 disc which I have here sitting around. So this is your 5 disc and 4 disc. So it pretty much feels the same actually. I don't know. There is really not much of a difference there also. And finally the layer, I do have a valtyrek layer sitting here, so that's a plus point there. And the layer, this color actually feels really good, and the spring loading mechanic is also quite good actually compared to the Takara Tomy one, because I had tested a new one also, but this one really feels quick and responsive. The spring is really tight and responsive actually compared to the Takara Tomy one. Here I have locked it due to the ultimate mode, and the only downside which I can see here is let me have a look. Yep. So the downside here is that you cannot go into ultimate mode where you have your strike god chip sitting here and doing your awesome thing, because the god chips in this Beyblades do not get removed. So that's a very downside of the thing, but it's fine. I really don't blame them. There is something different and really it's completely fine. So then you have your glaive frame. The glaive frame also looks completely same, like there is really not at all any difference, just from being the driver which is opaque. So as of now the Beyblade looks completely fine and really awesome to start with. So let's put the Beyblade together and see what happens then. So I am just now putting the Beyblade together, and that way we can understand what the toothless design does to the Beyblade. So okay, I just got it. So basically when you start clicking the Beyblade, it gives you kind of a resistance there, which is like you can feel it when you are moving the Beyblade. It's like an inclined slope which you are passing through, which locks the Beyblade into place, and that way it's really, I don't think it's really a bad thing to have basically. So that's it for the unboxing, and it's really a solid Beyblade, I would say. Hasbro is doing a really good job. So let's do a small test here. I have a archer layer, and if I put this driver over the archer layer, what happens? It's completely same actually. Just the driver is quite weaker compared to the Takara Tomy driver, I would say. If I can just test the Takara Tomy driver, I think Takara Tomy one is more. If I can get it in, yep. Just a second, guys. That's really sometimes hard to get it in on camera. So yeah, the Takara Tomy one is quite like you can say the spring is tighter compared to this. So oh well, it's fine, but the Beyblade is really solid and really awesome, and I would say Hasbro Beyblades are really good to play. And I would be doing some unboxings of the Slingshot series also, which have come now. I believe they are called Slingshot series. So we will be doing some unboxing of those also. And that's it for today, guys. Stay tuned, take care, and bye bye.